All right, so one of the things that I was thinking about is that some of you, I know that you've got all of your images inside of Google Drive, but they're the original size photos. And especially like period one, if you didn't get a chance to export everything or make a copy of the Weebly Uploads folder and put that inside of Google Drive, you might be having difficulty getting some things published or posted to your website because, again, one of the things that we're doing inside of Lightroom is we're bringing them in and then also exporting them at a smaller quality. So I went and looked and found a solution for us that I think will be relatively easy for us to get them kind of shrunk down so that they'll be the right size for Weebly. So I'll put a link along with this video that'll take you right to this website. But basically it's just called bulkresizephotos.com. And it works a lot like some of you guys have had to convert HEIC files into JPEG. So it's kind of a drag and drop sort of a thing. So it'll be really easy. So basically what's gonna end up needing to happen, so up here you're gonna go to bulk resize in your browser. And then you're gonna navigate to your folder, and it says it can do up to 150 images at a time. So I'm just gonna select these images. These are some examples of different wood prints, and so I'm just gonna convert these all at one time. So I'm gonna do Command A on the keyboard to select all of them, and then I'm just gonna drag and drop them into this browser. There's 146, so it says it should be able to do all of them. Then I've got lots of options over here on the left. I can scale it, I can do file size, exact dimensions. I think the easiest for us, because sometimes our pictures might be horizontal and sometimes vertical, so I think the easiest thing is just to take the long side dimension. So I'm gonna click down in here on long side, and then depending on whether you've been exporting at 1,000 pixels or 2,000 pixels, just set this to whatever you've been doing currently in Lightroom. So that way things will stay consistent. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 2,000 pixels here. And then it looks like there's some other options down here, like in expert mode or basic mode. If we go into export mode, we've got quality, so I could increase my JPEG quality, so I stay at 100% quality, which I think would be a good idea for us. Basic mode just switches back and gets rid of those couple options. So then we can just click here and say resize, start resizing. It says that it should be able to do it in about a minute. So we've got the progress bar. And then what's gonna happen is it's going to create a zip file. So if you haven't used zip files before, basically we just need to expand it, but then you'll have all of those images in a smaller quality. And then you can log into Weebly and start to upload them from there. So I think that's gonna be kind of the quickest and easiest way to go about getting some of those pictures smaller if you didn't get a chance to get them exported. All right, so our download is complete and should be down here inside of downloads. And again, we've got this zip file. So if I click on that, it'll expand. If you're on a PC, you may have to do a few other things to expand it, but there should be an option to do that. And then inside here, now we've got our images. And because we did them at 2,000 pixels, we should see if we do Command I, these are all now exactly 2,000 by 2,000 because they were already square. And the file size is less than 10 megabytes. So we should be ready to upload. So hopefully that's helpful. If you do need to do that, and then again, if you're updating, send me an email with links so that we can get your websites up to date.